one of the themes of old-time country music is sort of the notion of exile from the mountains or from the country and going to the city. And in this case, the exile is an unwilling exile who was forced out because of her sexuality. And this, of course, did not literally happen to me. I wasn't ridden out of town on a rail, but I think that a lot of LGBT people who are from rural areas feel that sense of exile from their native communities, and so that's something I think.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
When I hear the whistle of a southbound train, I can hear the wind that whistles through the pines. Living in a city where no one knows my name, I miss the mountain home I left behind. I never wanted more than what my mom and daddy had, and city lights can't beat the stars that shine. I had to leave the county and move on down the line, because I loved a girl who never could be mine. Way up on a mountain where eagles wheel and glide, I weave a crown of flowers in her hair. We thought our sweet kissing left no more of a sign than eagles leave their footprints in the air. But jealous John was hiding on that rocky mountain top, where we had laid our hearts all open wide. I had to leave the county and move on down the line, 'cause I loved a girl who never could be mine. John went down the mountain to ask for Lucy's hand. He found her daddy cutting down a tree. Johnny had no money, no horses and no land. He promised he could rescue her from me. My Lucy found a lion's den when she got home that night. Her daddy strapped her mama's pleas and crying. I had to leave the county and move on down the line, because I loved a girl who never could be mine. Bedroom, little birds can sing, and a shotgun doesn't ring church's bell. Went down to the courthouse with a golden wedding ring. They took me from the courthouse to the jail. The sheriff said, a girl like you will never make a wife. Keep on my ring for bracelets made of iron. And I had to leave the county and move on down the line, 'cause I loved a girl who never could be mine. And I hear the whistle of a southbound train. I can hear the wind that whistled through the pines. Living in a city where no one knows my name, I miss the mountain home I left behind. I never wanted more than what my mom and daddy had, and city lights can't be leave the county and move on down the line, 'cause I love the girl who really should be mine. We're far apart, but in her heart she's mine.
So, would you mind sharing with us your names and where you're from?
I'm Heather Levi,
And I'm Claudia Ginanni.
and we live in Philadelphia.
For people that have never been here, could you explain what the World Fellowship is in your personal experience?
Well, you'd never been here before.
Yeah, I had never been here before this. Well, it's great. It's a camp in a beautiful, beautiful mountain location where like-minded people come together and everybody sort of pitches in and shares all kinds of things. Shares, knowledge, music, wisdom.
Whatever they have. One of the things about it that's wonderful, there are a lot of things about it that are wonderful, and there's something about it that's so balanced. So there's this balance of mountains and water. There's a balance of, if you're somebody who enjoys physical activity, there's all kinds of levels of physical activity and all kinds of people to engage with, so that if you come with people who want to do one thing and you want to do something else, that's not a problem. And then it's not only like-minded people, but it's this whole tradition. So I remember one year I was here, I ended up talking to some people. I've spent a lot of time in Mexico City, and they had also spent a lot of time in Mexico City because they were McCarthy refugees. So you get to connect with these pieces of progressive history that you wouldn't necessarily connect with otherwise. And it's just this wonderful balance.
Okay.
And
You
I
get
just
a
have
little
to.
bit closer
Oh, sorry. I love the pond. There's this beautiful pond, and there are canoes we can use, and a kayak, and you can swim to Blueberry Island. And the great thing about this pond is that probably about half the vegetation along the shores of the pond is blueberries or huckleberries. So, if you take the canoe or the kayak, you can get right in close to the shore and just, you could probably live on blueberries here for a couple of weeks during the summer. Or, I don't know, maybe not, but you don't have to because the food's great.
Yes.
This is a very welcoming place for the LGBT community, and I guess it was the first night we were here was the day after the first day that same-sex couples were allowed to be married in New York, and so Andy, for his quote of the day, read a great quotation from a New York Times story about it that was really, sort of a tearjerker. So yes, it's very embracing,
And I mean, it's part of what's so relaxing about it. You don't have to think about it. You come up. We've been sitting out on the porch most nights this week and just playing, and whatever our music is, we've been playing it, and it's like, that it's just not anything that you have to present to people. It's the way it should be in the larger society, where it's just there are interracial families, intercultural families, there are LGBTQ, are we now? Singles and couples and families. It's a community in which those differences, they're still there, but it's more like it would be nice if the rest of the world was.
Can you talk a little bit about how you play music together, how the composition goes, who comes up with songs? Because I've heard you play separately, together. How does because you have, what is your name, your joint name?
Oh,
Attractive
Nuisance.
Nuisance.
So how does that work? What is the chemistry?
We just got together a couple of years ago, so we've been playing and writing and singing separately before then. And Claudia's done a lot more songwriting, or somewhat more songwriting,
And
has
Heather
successfully written more songs than I have.
And Heather is a more accomplished instrumentalist than I am. So we tend to have more of my songs that we perform together, partly because there are more of them, and partly because it's easier for her to come up with a part to my song than it is for me to come up with a part to her song. But we're working on that.
Yeah.
If people are interested in hearing more of your music, where should they go?
Philadelphia. We're working on getting some stuff recorded, and we'll probably set up a MySpace page sometime in the near future. But recording takes time and it takes money, and so and we work normally, so.
And we really just kind of enjoy playing on the porch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I understand. My last question, for people that will be watching this on YouTube, even for your friends in Philadelphia, can you both give them one reason why they should come and check out this place? One.
One reason.
Extreme profusion of blueberries. Wild blueberries.
Complete relaxation.
Okay. Thank you both. Thank you.
Thank you.